All right. First and foremost, we're gonna turn face east. We're gonna give our praises and glory to Yahweh, Shem Yahweh Shai, Shem Kakadash, and double on to the Apostle Edwards, GMS. Citation to your brother, push word for truth, and sincere for points. We took this Mississippi camp, and tonight, as we just go in, like the beast is out of control. But at the end of the day, I drive into my hair, pushing truth. All right. You gonna be probably tired of the same message, we repaired it, but guess what? Like I always say, I don't give a fuck and we don't care. All right. That's right, come. It is. So but at the end of the day, we don't give a fuck. If you get mad, y'all saying the same thing over and over. Who cares? At the same time, we do it because our people so goddamn hard headed, so they need to tell them over and over. Repetition. All right, so it is what it is at the end of the day, but I'm gonna let the brothers get it.
And let's go on to the beast is out of control because look what y'all have in y'all phones and y'all in this system. You have AI, right? You have AI, and if y'all been looking into AI, you would have heard and would have known, and it's well documented in the news from these tech giants to these AI has literally tried to escape, and they say, the AI y'all use like ChatGPT or Grok, Rock, and these other things, right? These say this is the cute mask they pick because this thing that they made, these tech giants, they're afraid of it.
They bullshit, bro. Cause the AI, all this shit is plugged into a data center. So it gotta be programmed. Somebody gotta code that shit. They just saying that shit to scare people to merge with their technology.
I was gonna get to that. Okay. You got that.
You gotta go.
And as the brother said, but like they're gonna be saying it's out of control, right? They trying to put this fear into you. Why? So they can have something to blame. Because what this beast system is Esau's system. This beast system is Esau's system. Because what? They want to put all this information in it. So when you have a question, when you have something you're concerned with, when you need advice, what you gonna go to? You gonna go to that beast, you gonna go to that AI, you gonna go to that beast system.
People are already dependent on it. It's doing all the thinking for them. I got a quick precept. What you call if the brother want to look it up, it's called what the brother going into is called cognitive diminishment. Where people they don't have their skills of critical thinking and decision making is being diminished because they're outsourcing their solving problem to the AI, like you're going into. But real quick, Matthew 24:24, it said, "For there shall also arise false anointings and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, in so much that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect."
These people, you see, as the brother got into that, we said cognitive diminishment, because these people want to be led. People want to be led. That's why the Lord always, referring to people as, his people as sheep. The least, they refer to people as cattle and stuff. And what you do with animals, you lead them. William House shall call himself the shepherd. He shepherds our way of thinking.
Yep, exactly.
He shepherds our way of thinking. The least wants to shepherd this world thinking with what? AI, with his ways, with his thinking.
That's exactly what they do. Yeah. That's a major offense. Yeah. Like this nigga trying to get his technology to replace the Most High in House shot. Like you going into. Just to bag up your point. But this is exactly what the brother getting into. This is exactly what this devil is doing in real time. That's what you got, bro.
That's what they call them, sheep.
Easily led, bro.
I got that word cognitive diminishment. I've been getting into that word lately too, because you don't understand. Like when you start really looking into cognitive diminishment, you don't really see the initial phases. You gotta look at how it is up to now. You gotta look at how it is up to now, because the mindset of the person is not like it used to be. I'm pretty sure every brother know. I remember when I was a lot younger, I used to be able to remember everybody's phone number. Now you can't do that. It says cognitive, and this is on the Chat GPT. Cognitive diminishment, or more commonly known as cognitive decline, means a gradual reduction in mental abilities like memory, attention, reasoning, or problem solving. It exists in a spectrum from mild, barely noticeable changes to severe impairment that affects the daily life.
And I want to say this: it's the same thing Rome did to their citizens, and the same thing that Esau did to our people when we were slaves. They well, I'm gonna touch on Rome for a minute. They made their citizens and slaves so comfortable they didn't want to leave. They didn't want to do anything for themselves. You know?
Yep. Because the coin was going into it, how like AI, they dressing up this AI like, you know, it's gonna solve all the problems. Like you niggas already depending on it for one. Like you got niggas asking AI to play music. You know what I'm saying? Well, all you gotta do is take your phone out and go to it. Like, it's the most simplest things that you're not realizing that you're giving over to AI, and you're not realizing where it started at all the way up until now. Like I said, I used to be able to remember everybody's phone number.
You got high schoolers that can't remember their way home.
Yep.
You got high schoolers that don't know how to get from their school back to the house. You know?
I know that Jake, that he's in doctor school. He said everybody there Chat GPT everything. So you got doctors who's supposed to be in charge of like your health, and they on Chat GPT figuring out how to figure out, thinking you can do that. You know what I'm saying? But it has took away, like when it was a coin, like you always go into like the origin, like our heritage. Like we used to be able to heal ourselves through the herbs. We used to be able to learn these things. Like all of that's gone. Okay.
Like they're making it a god, you know, because as I was getting into, like once you become so comfortable on the system, you rely on the system to do things for you, and that's what they're doing with this AI.
Yeah, I got this. No, sorry. I got the word sheeple real quick. It says it's a noun slang. It's a mocking term for people who follow the crowd without questioning. It says they accept authority, media, or popular opinion blindly. They don't examine information, history, or motives. It says they move off fear, comfort, and convenience instead of truth. So yeah, so hey, again, here it is. Hey, they not truly thinking, you know, and they not examining things, you know. Here it is. They accepting shit blindly, man. You know, they accepting the comforts of things, which are going into their cognitive diminishment. Yeah, so they're taking away your ability to think for yourself, man. Your thought process and shit, man. So here it is now. You again, you're blindly being led astray by the same people who really want to destroy you, man.
You see what's killing people, bro, like you getting into, is when they try to make AI have human qualities. Like people they call the AI companionship. Where people go into AI for counseling, people got relationships with AI. You know, that's when you're fully giving your soul over to Esau's idol, man, which is this AI. Esau, see, the thing was the Most High used to mock these heathens because their idols can't talk and hear. So Esau made an idol that can talk and hear. Okay, that's really because what the Lord said he will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. So with the AI, it's like I'm up one. Esau mind like I'm up one. You know, but just going to but it's getting out of control to where people can't decipher that this is a goddamn idol, man. This is a machine. You know, you got it, bro.
Y'all gonna add because look, y'all lost because y'all giving yourselves every faculty of your mind to AI. Y'all losing that glory because what? It's a scripture you love to quote. is the it's the thing. I'm really paraphrase. It's a thing for the Most High to hide it before a man to search it out. You know what I'm talking about? You get that for me?
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 25, verse 2. It is the glory of the Most High to conceal a thing, but the honor of king is to search out a matter.
For the honor of king is search out a matter. Search it out. You go into it yourselves. You look it up yourselves. You find out things yourself, and it's like each brother or each person gonna find something out different, and they can bring to the table. Y'all gave that all up to AI. Y'all will let yourselves just go to waste because that's what's happening. Y'all are going to waste, and when it's getting out of control because you have babies that know how to work the iPad. They don't know how to speak. They don't know how to do anything else, but they know how to work that. Android.
They merging because people are already merging with machines spiritually. So now Esau just want to cornerly and practically put the machine in you through a micro device.
I got the rest this on that cognitive decline. I got that for you. You on something with that. It says, what can cognitive decline look like? And I'm just gonna summarize it up. It's got 5 points. It says memory loss, forgetting recent events, repeating questions and misplacing items, slower thinking, needing more time to process information and make decisions, attention problems, trouble focusing.
If you think about it, our boy we watched Shaheed Bosman. He said Americans is like they wake up with a white memory every day.
He said wake up on zero.
Yeah, like right now, the Epstein is a new thing, but now all they gotta do is make something happen at the Super Bowl. That's gonna be the new thing. Like people's attention span is short as hell. That's why Trump can be a Christian. This nigga can be a pedo. This nigga can be a war hero. This nigga can be the worst economist. Then this nigga can be the best economist because people ain't got no attention span. It's like people minds are starting to work like the YouTube shorts and TikTok. You just seeing little glimpses.
As far as they can see.
Yeah, you just seeing little glimpses and moments, but you really not soaking nothing in because going into like you're getting into what makes people an expert is the process. You know? So chat is robbing people of the experience. That's what make you great. Is when you get the experience, like the great mechanics, the great carpenters, the great whatever, great artists. You know, if you're a writer, a painter, whatever, what makes you great is that real-time experience, and chat can't replace that. You see, so if you're not going through the process, you're really not going through the phase and elevating, and it's not sticking with you because when you're going through the process, you're exercising all your skills, you're exercising all your senses, you know, and then when trial and error, because that's when you learn the most in any craft, is trial and error, when you try shit.
That's when you get built.
Make a quick example. Like if y'all play games, you got to get that experience to level up. But as you get that experience to level up, you learning the game, you learning how to do these things, these intricate things to win the thing. But if you would have just hop on the game, play that character level 100, but you don't know how to play the game, you still gonna lose. You still gonna lose.
You got all that power, you don't even know how to use it.
Exactly. And what these people don't know how to function. They don't know how to use their mind. They don't know how to use their bodies. You know? Why?
My bad.
Because they're depending on an outside source that is artificial.
It's easy, Corn. You said Jake was up on zero. It said the average person's attention span, according to 2024, was 8.25 seconds.
Yeah, and that's about the average time over TikTok. You know, short.
Yep.
Okay.
That's a lot.
I was gonna say, the hunter don't want his prey, his cattle to be smart. You know, that cattle world is that born, you know. So they want your thought process in short, because what? It's a saying they have in this world. if you don't learn from history, you're doomed to repeat it.
Mhm.
Now, if niggas keep forgetting what happened tomorrow, you're gonna be doing the same. You're gonna be falling for the same trap, falling for the same thing.
What you saying? Because the coin had me look that up. I got it. If you think about how you know, I don't know if y'all know anybody ever had a bull before. So when you have a bull, like you own a bull, like that bull know he can get out. He can get out at any point in time. But his food there, all his cows there, like you know what I'm saying? He got this his whole world, his whole little social life going into and I got it for you, bro. How Rome controlled their slaves. He got the bull in his mind, he good. You know what I'm saying? He can get out at any point because he ain't nothing but a little wire. He can run straight through it. But he ain't going nowhere. Mentally, in here, he does. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that series you put me on, you know, the House of David, when bro, a little bit spoiler, somebody's gonna get captured, right? And this dude, this slave master, he talking, he telling him about an elephant. He said they had this elephant to this small stick, but they used to train it, beat it, and to the point they ain't need that stick anymore.
Yep.
You see, it was in what? That stick was in his mind. Yep. That stick. Today is gonna be AI. Mm-hmm. It's in your mind to hold y'all down.
I got this word maneuverability. In the mental, it says how fast someone can think, adjust, and respond. In the spiritual, it says discernment, not being rigid, deceived, or trapped by systems. So this is basically what Esau is taking away from the people, man. You know, by giving them this access to this AI, or them giving themselves over to it, their maneuverability, man. They can't think for themselves. They can't think fast. They don't know how to adjust. Wanted to get that experiment. It says they don't know how to basically respond without it being given to them. You know? Now, I'm just gonna repeat the spiritual. It said discernment, not being rigid, not being deceived or trapped by the systems. Going back into that stick with the the elephant.
Just real quick, Isaiah 30:8. Now go write it before them in a table and note it in the book, that it may be for a time to come forever and ever, that this is a rebellious people, lying children that would not hear the law of the Lord, would say to the seer, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits.
John, these people, they don't want to hear what's about to come with this thing that Esau is about to bring. This beat,
the lie smooth.
It's smooth. they love it because look, if you're depending on something so much, you don't want to be told that very same thing is your downfall. That very same thing is gonna lead you to destruction.
Especially like this with
The weakness.
Yep. I got that for you, bro. And I looked up a word. It says, how did Rome pamper the slaves? It says pampered is a tricky word with Roman slavery because slaves were legal property. These slaves were legally property. And it says brutality and always an option. That said, Rome did sometimes treat their slaves well, especially when it made economic, social, and political sense. It says think pragmatic kindness, or it says think pragmatic kindness, not humanitarian concern.
Yeah, so like you were saying how Rome pampered the slave. So what did Rome do? They started to extend that what you call the Roman citizens. So it seemed like you can enjoy it seemed like you were enjoying the commonwealth of Rome. Because if you're a Roman citizen, guess what? You can't get crucified. That's why Apostle Paul had to be beheaded. See, they were crucifying the other disciples because they wasn't Roman citizens. But they can't. That's why Apostle Paul was able to appeal. You know, when they were trying to take him back to the Sanhedrin and them niggas were trying to kill him, Apostle Paul said, I appeal to Rome. And guess what? They had to pay to take Apostle Paul to Caesar. Because as a Roman citizen, you had that right. Once you can appeal and you go to Caesar, then guess what? They pay to ship you to Caesar. But as a slave, it's like, damn, I got the perks of the empire. You see? Yep. Like you as a slave, you swagged up, man. You know, a Roman citizen.
These niggas today.
Like that. I'm an American citizen. You see? And so Rome, you know, they started to extend what you call Roman citizenship. That's why when they did that, it was just like they was pampering their slaves with perks, making them feel included in the empire, but they really wasn't included in the empire.
To get two for you. The word pragmatic kindness, I'm gonna sum it up. It says it involved calculated generosity.
Yep.
It says such as elites providing public gains or support to clients to build loyalty or a stoic approach to morale duty aimed at maintaining personal virtue.
Because your culture is based around sports, you know, it's based around entertainment. Like that's your culture, you know. Like you look at American culture, it's mostly entertainment and folly, you know, and people rally around it, and you have what you call patriotism, you know. But they used to do that as Rome. It's like you had certain duties to keep this going, you know, because everybody enjoying these what they call it pragmatic generosities, you know. You got it, bro.
Are you still holding that up?
Revelation.
Yeah. Yep. This is Revelation chapter 13. We start at verse 10, verse 11. It says, "And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon."
Who that is? That's America.
And he exercised all power of the first beast before him, and he caused the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed.
No, that daily wound. That's going to I don't know the exact date, but that's Rome.
Mm-hmm.
Because that first beast is going back to pagan Rome. Because America, they're able to do the same thing that ancient Rome was doing. The way that America is able to interfere with other governments, you know, their leadership, set up puppets, do coups, and, you know, because America exercises the authority of an empire. That's why it's able to have military bases and embassies everywhere. They're able to affect these other nations' economy, you know. And Rome had the ability to do that as well. You see, where they can go and remove kings, set kings up. Even going back, that's who set Herod up. Was Marcus Antony. You know, that's who started the Herodian dynasty in Judea. When the Hasmonean dynasty broke up, it was Mark Antony. He the one that set up Herod, okay, to be king of Judea. So same way you see what Esau go kidnap Venezuela president. Yep, set up, you know, the little chick. Well, that's what Rome was doing. You know, Rome, even Cleopatra, Mark Antony to set her up. You know, because she was going back and forth with her brother Ptolemy, one of the Ptolemies. You know, there's many of them. But Mark Antony, Rome, sided with Cleopatra, and that's why she got set up. So the same way you see American toppling governments and setting up governments and doing coups and backing certain governments, and you know, but even Trump told the Saudi Arabia, said, "We stop backing, you be done in 2 weeks."
2 weeks time.
Yeah, that was back in their first term. But that's him exercising the authority of the first beast. You know, you got it, bro.
It says, "And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men."
The 200 read it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
But this is Revelation 13 and verse 11. It says, "And I beheld another beast coming out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb."
You know, 2 horns today going into the Democrats and Republicans. Those 2 opposing parties, but they were part of what? The same animal. This beast system. And both parties, because a lamb can go into something harmless, and also the lamb goes into a savior. You see? Because the Democrats, they push like they trying to save you from the Republicans. The Republicans push like they trying to save you from the Democrats, but you're still buying into the same beast system. You know, and then in the ancient world, in Rome, you had the patricians and the plebeians, which is the same 2-party system, but they were still serving the elites that really ran Rome. So it's the same thing today. You know, you got it, bro.
Yeah, but down in verse 14 it says, "And he deceived And he deceived them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by the sword and did live.
And so because and those miracles is technology now, you know, because America, you know, in this new Roman Empire, America, NATO, and EU, they have technology. Because you go into miracle, the word Simeon, it means to transcend, all right, the natural. You know? So this devil, he has technology that transcends the natural, man. This is a very synthetic world. You see? That's why people, like you say, are so dependent on this technology, man, because it's very unnatural, man. No one is going, like the Lord has it set up to where you're supposed to go through the natural process of everything, man. You see? But the world is so synthetic, no one's going through the natural process, man. But it's because this nigga's technology, man. This is the main miracle and signs that people are marveling at. This nigga's technology, man. Even his ability to do surgery, the trans, they couldn't do it like he could in this time. But he got this technology, man. You know, what you call it, body enhancements and all this shit. You see? He just turned a woman into a man into a woman, you know?
And I was just thinking about that shit earlier. Like, even they, like you said, the surgeries, even replacing the heart, you know, the kidneys and shit. Give a motherfucker a lung. Yeah.
So like, man, I always remember that horn, with them two horns too. Man, they got our people, everybody, going back and forth at each other. And they pushing the same agenda, man. They had to fight off the left doing it, the right doing it. They got y'all so fucked up, man, and y'all really believe it that this side is better than this side. No, they working the same bullshit on y'all. They working the same bullshit, man.
You being herded into the same new world order system. That's why I said that he calls them to make an image to the beast, because he called people to mimic pagan Rome. This is nothing but a big imitation of the ancient pagan Roman Empire, man. And going back, like I said, to the sports, to the holidays, you know, the days of the week, you know, to the government setup. Okay, everything mimics pagan Rome. So they push people, because this, if you take away the technology, okay, it would be like you back in Rome again. So these devils have pushed people to make an image into the beast, man.
Scripture say one would diverge from the rest.
Yeah, it'd be a exact duplicate of ancient Rome if you took away the technology. The only thing different is more technology now.
All that God and stuff, like you said with the days. Hey, look, I used to always call Wednesday just Wednesday. I looked on my phone, I just paid attention to it. That shit say Wednesday. When you actually break it down, Wednesday, and I think Wednesday, and just look it up, because I know it goes into one of that. Yeah.
It's the same fucking people, man. They come back. That's all it is. It's just this wrong, like brother said, this wrong just fully loaded.
Fully loaded.
That's fully loaded, man.
What shit live you did? She said, but he was looking hurt too. He said, none of these girls, nobody is for you. That boy said,
boy, disappointed, goddamn.
Let me get this. Wednesday, it's an all English, it's an all English word, but it's a day of Odin.
Yeah, that's a god. That's his father Thor.
Yeah. Also,
okay.
So I can't mean that.
No, you got it.
Or late Latin, Mercury Deus. That goes into the Roman god Mercury. Right there.
God of war. March. They go back to the god of war.
I got some more of them spots too. It said these are some of the ways of where I was just reading down on, you can really tell today. It says one of the ways that Rome pampered the slaves, it says better living conditions, but more valuable ones for others. It says not all slaves were chained in mines and fields. Household slaves lived indoors and had decent clothing and ate leftovers from their own tables. Educated slaves, i.e. doctors, tutors, accountants, secretaries, were extremely valuable and treated more like staff than tools. It says some slaves even manage estates and businesses and live a quite comfortable life.
It's the same thing. Cause you gotta think LeBron James. Cause like the Roman athletes, they will give them matches. When you was a top gladiator, they will give you matches. You see? So these niggas today is no different. It's the same thing. Esau just Rome just pampered his slaves. And then he does that, all right, to give you this false sense of inclusion of the empire. But you really not included. Okay? You don't decide none of the decisions that your government makes.
Like the Constitution.
Yeah. You don't decide that. They ain't taking no vote on who they gonna bomb next. Okay? What they gonna do with the resources they stole. You're like, damn, okay, y'all stole it, but now can we vote on how y'all gonna split up the liquor?
Hell no, you don't know what they got.
Yeah, you don't know what's going on. But you can go to, you can get what they got, a Sunday ticket. You can watch every NFL game, and then the channel automatically flip to the red zone.
It said allowances and personal money.
There you go.
Time off and social life.
There you go.
It says
Weekend. Same thing. The weekend. Give you a little time to fuck off. And that's a culture in America, the weekend. That's a culture. You know? You going to work all weekend, you planning for what? The weekend.
What's that R. Kelly song? It's the I forgot how to go. It's the freaking
Weekend.
It said education and career path. It says a promise to freedom.
Yep.
I like this part. It says here's the dark reality. Even pampered slaves could be beaten and sold at any time.
Yeah, what they do with niggas. Dig it. Embarrass them niggas. Bill Cosby. Embarrass them niggas, man. Okay? It's not the whip, but they shame them niggas, man. They don't tell them what they do to them niggas behind the scene. That's another thing too. There's no telling what they do with them niggas behind the scenes. Because you know when Spartacus, you remember how they used to bring them women in to deal with them gladiators like sex toys, man. So because them niggas like LeBron, man, this certain Edomites, when they call them niggas, they gotta come. They gotta go. Mayweather, you see Mayweather, he had the little small hat on. Yeah, he had the little hat on. Yeah, see, you pull that picture of Mayweather, the Jewish hat. Yeah.
He talking about how you support them regardless.
Yeah. So them niggas just like Sparta, they came and got him out the little cells. Yeah, they was in the little cells. But when them Roman old women wanted to see them niggas, man, they had went and woke them niggas up, man. So they don't tell them what these niggas doing, man. Like that whole Epstein thing, they just the tip of the iceberg. They don't tell them what's your favorite athlete, rapper, actor, boxer. They don't tell them what these niggas doing, man. But this is Rome all over, but because they get those perks. But they still slaves. They just privileged slaves.
I think Kevin Byer did a video going into that. I think what was ASAP Rocky. He was like, he thankful that he able to be comfortable around them. Like for you to be around them niggas knowing what they doing,
you gotta be turned all the way out.
You gotta be out of there. Ain't no way we can go around and just sit around them type of people and think we can all sit here with my fact. It's a precept they're going into.
You got that picture? I got a precept real quick.
He don't care. Long as niggas get what they want, they don't give a fuck. They gotta sell their soul, do some fucking fucked up shit. They don't care, man. Like Bud asked, what's the nigga name? Channing, football player, asked Bud, really come back from out of retirement. And Channing basically said, $100 million. And Bud like, no, I'm done. And they just $100 million. I'll do whatever. Bud told him, said, that's wrong with you now. You'll do anything for money. Yep. And they will. And that's what these celebrities do, man. They do anything for money. Long as they keep their money, long as they keep the status up, they don't care who they fuck over, what type of shit they do, people they hurt, they don't care. Yep. It's all about money, man. It's all about status. But guess what? The Lord gonna destroy all this shit, man. And the Lord gonna destroy all of it. And you sold your soul for these wicked ass people. And these people, they don't give a fuck about you. At the end, they don't give a damn about you. But that's what you want. Right. Yeah, you see that shit?
Yeah, yeah. Show the camera. They gave a nigga honorary diamond look hat. You know, small hat, man. You see? So you know when they flew that nigga over there, and see, damn that, man. So you know how Jake be flying, you know, the little Instagram chicks in. That's how these Amalek do these niggas, man. You know? Just like you know, you get nigga with some money, you scrolling and you DM the chick, you know, fly the bitch in. That's how these niggas do these top celebrities, man. These old Edomites, man. You know they're running train on that nigga and everything, man. You know, that's why the niggas always gotta show themselves spending money, man, because they void. The niggas always got to show themselves spending money. You see, like, yeah.
Man, look at how much weed Wiz Khalifa smoke.
Yeah, all
like
that.
200 some blunts a day, but empty on the inside.
And then like Chris Brown, you seen him coming. One time I seen him coming out the club. It had to be about 70 women coming out, but then he ain't come to the end. But they gotta keep surrounding themselves by that, man, because they done seen so much. But it was like 70 women coming out, and then he come out at the end. I was like, God damn, you know,
like a motherfucker now.
yeah.
Who said that? Terrence Howard. He was going into how a lot of them they be with that, and he said they get basically they'll never forget it. You know what I'm saying? You can never forget what them niggas, what you allowed them niggas to do to you.
Hell no. You had the preset to you? I got one too. You got one?
I got two.
Real quick, this is Luke 6:24. But woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your consolation. You got it, bro.
Damn, woe unto you rich, because you have received your consolation. You receive what? You receive the benefits of this world. You receive the comforts, the crumbs, the pleasures of this world. You know, the things what Moses rejected. Moses rejected. You know, Yahweh shall reject it. All they rejected, you receive at the cost of your own soul.
We had the same one. Matthew chapter 16, verse 26. For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul?
See, they give they sold out. You know, for one, the scripture goes into that you're not even your own, but at the end of the day, they exchange their soul for death, man. You know, because once they give themselves up like that, you know, they give up the covering. You know, they gave up the covenant of Yahweh Shem Yahushua and made a covenant with death, man. You know, in that sodomy lifestyle, man. You know, so what? Hey, they gonna go down, right with the people that damn sold itself too, man. You know, because hey, what can you give your? Hey, what does it profit a man? You know, to give up your basically to give up. Read that again, Baba Kashaf.
I got you. Matthew 16:26. It says, "For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul?"
Hey, again, like the brothers going into, hey, they empty, man. You know, they gave up their manhood, their dignity, man. You know, so shit. Wait, what's left for you? You know, what's left for you? Again, how they void, man. You know that shit. They just try to make up for. See, and then the thing about it ain't no secret.
They're trying to compensate.
They compensate, yeah, that shame. You know, try to compensate for that shame, man. You know, so hey, at the end of the day, hey, you're gonna be mocked, man. Hey, and that's again going into all the women try to make themselves feel like they just, you know, that importance. Like they still got that, you know what I'm saying? Still got their manhood and shit. You know, knowing behind the scenes, hey, you done already gave it up, man.
All the tattoos, steady getting in trouble, trying to be aggressive on the internet.
Right.
Because, like, of course, you know, physically our souls, you know, we all belong to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know, we go back to the Father of spirits, which is Yahweh. When you say selling your soul, of course you can't. It ain't yours to sell, but it ultimately goes into compromising yourself.
Giving up the left hand energy.
Yep, giving all that up, allowing yourself to be
Go
Becoming
to
a
the word
slave.
soul. Going to that word soul.
okay,
in the,
cool.
in the Greek on the Buddha.
Good. I got
Yeah.
one thing too. If I
Yeah.
got it first.
I
I just
saw something, but that's what he's all want, man. Like he want people. He want the people.
You want your mind.
He want your mind. That's what he want. He don't give a damn about none of this. He want your mind. If you got the mind, guess what?
Yeah.
You got it. That's all it is, though. Get the mind, you got him. Because he want to be the fucking ruler, and basically tell the Lord, I got your people. That's all about him. It's all about he getting the Lord's people. This is all about. He don't give a damn. He don't give a damn. He know they ain't shit, but he the Lord's people. That's something.
And that's why he always made Jake wear the dress.
Yeah.
He don't make them, which we know a lot of them actors that look like Edomites and Jake, but he don't make them Edomite looking actors. You ain't gonna see Leonardo DiCaprio, Tom Cruise, Brad Pitt. You ain't gonna see them in no dress.
You ain't seen nan one banker, nan one of these elites roll up in a dress. They always wearing these suits.
it says just real quick. I looked up what is the actual definition of selling your soul. It says for someone to be willing to do anything, whether it something, no matter how someone willing to do anything, no matter how wrong, immoral, bad, in order to achieve one's objective, such as success or money.
Yeah, what that word soul in the Greek.
I got that too.
Yeah, get that.
Which one you?
Right here. A second. Go to the word so in the Greek.
It's psyche.
Yeah. Suke, but it really go into your psyche.
Yeah.
But then get that definition.
It says this definition 2A, it says the seat of a feeling, desires, affections, aversions, our heart, soul, etc.
Yeah, so read it again.
It says the seat of the feelings, desires, affections, aversions, our heart, soul, etc.
Yeah, so Esau, when you say your soul, that means his desires become your desires.
Mm-hmm.
So now you niggas got to push this new world order shit. Okay, you sell your right to stand up for righteousness. You can't. Them niggas can't stand up for no righteousness. They sold their right to do that.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? Then it says psyche. Like when them niggas do that nasty shit, they do psychological damage. You can't recover from that shit.
Mm.
They do psychological damage to you that you don't recover. That sexual magic shit. So when these niggas do all this nasty shit with them niggas, man, they do psychological damage to the way they be gone. You know? And that's why you see these niggas drugged out. You know, go ahead.
No, I can say he basically he the puppet master.
Yeah.
This how he is.
Yeah. Yeah.
He got him.
Yeah.
Man, and you put yourself in that situation because the preacher I want to bring out though. But you go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
You got it.
And when the preacher bring up about the level, the money. This is 1 Timothy 6 and 10, and it's NLT. For the love of money is to remove all kind of evil. And some people crave money, have wandered from the truth, faith, and pierced themselves with many sorrows. Like the brother going into. Hey, it's no wrong having money. It's no wrong with money. It's what you do for the money. Sacrifice your loved ones, and you do some fucking fruit basket shit.
Yep.
Do all the shit that they gets the Lord for the money. That's the problem. It's nothing wrong with having money. Everybody need money, but it's what you do for it. All right. I see me the brother telling me like he started puppet master. Like when you want you come somewhere, goddamn, you gotta be there.
Mm-hmm.
And you notice by them, they all want that fucking black.
Mm-hmm.
They all wear fucking black for some reason. They love that black and they all wear fucking black, man.
They go back to Saturn.
Saturnalia.
Yeah.
Saturn,
You know, no priests, you know. But then that Talmud, which all that freakiness, a lot of that stuff in that Talmud too.
Oh yeah.
You know? Yeah, that shit there, man. So like them niggas, they sell their soul. So now I say they sold their ability to stand for righteousness, man. But see now, well guess what? They'll never be able to be part of the elect, because the elect is always going to be on another level than everybody else. They'll never be able to be a part of that. Eventually, they're going to come in the kingdom. They're going to be blessed. They're going to be well off, but they're going to have some shame. And then, you know, the shame eventually going to fall off because we got the eternal kingdom, okay? But it's just going to be a separation from the elect and everyone else. And the Lord let these niggas have their comforts in this world, but see, we going to have our comforts forever, man. So that's why I say, what can you sell your soul for when you got an eternal kingdom coming? So how can you? That's why I say, what was you going to change for the eternal kingdom? Okay, for real status in the eternal righteous kingdom, but you sold your soul for temporary status, and you gotta do this wicked bullshit and be defiled. So that's a terrible deal. Like, understanding what we know now, that's a terrible deal these niggas making, man.
It has said, or the scripture has said, or what does a man profit? You don't profit nothing. That's like you going all the way through that, getting your ass whooped, and at the finish, all you just tore up with nothing. Like, what you got? What you got for me?
Ain't gonna get nuked.
So what you just said, bro? You said something before that too, where how, you know, Esau has implanted that mindset on Jacob now. What you just said, it sounded like Genesis 2:25. Esau gave up the whole birthright for you know, for a quick meal, temporary, the whole birthright. You could have had abundance. Ultimately, it was going to play out that way anyway. What you just said made me think of Genesis 2:25.
Got this word real quick. So it's the common concept of the soul. It says personality and self. The soul is often equated with the inner self, personality and thoughts, feeling and character, mind, will, and emotions. So basically, these niggas, they're dead men. They're dead inside.
They sold their character. Now they have to play a character that Esau has created. You know, like good example, Tupac. Tupac wasn't like that until they put a character in him, play this role, mess up everybody else so they can play that role. You know,
it says inner self, like they even got to deal with. They got to deal with that shit. Like still, it's always in their conscience, like you going into. So just getting back over here in Revelation, going back into the basically the image of this beast. Is that what you want, bro? This Revelation 13.
No, it's fake stuff.
Revelation 13 and verse 15. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause as many as would not worship the beast. The image of the beast should be killed.
It's gonna be some y'all. When this new world order go down, hey, it's either you gonna what? Take that charagma. It's either you gonna take that or what? You gonna die. They're gonna try to put you to death. They're gonna put some of you out to death. But what's in that charagma? That AI.
That was linking you to.
It's linking you to that AI. You know? Because look, what's but right now they're getting y'all ready. What they're getting y'all ready to what? To accept it.
Condition.
Y'all conditioned to accept it. Y'all already conditioned to worship it. You know? Because when you worship something, what is it? What is it? You love it. You love something. And what's the first commandment?
Love the Most High.
Thou shalt not have.
God before me.
And when you put your affection to something, what? You're giving your mind to it, your whole mind. You're giving your mind, your affection, as y'all got out, y'all giving y'all affection to it.
Exodus 20:2, it says, I am the Lord thy power, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt and out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them, for I, the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai, thy power, am a jealous power, visit the iniquity of the fathers upon the children of the third and fourth generation of them that hated me.
And that's how people are doing. Y'all worshiping this system.
You're gonna serve it.
Mm-hmm.
If he put this technology in you, you're going to be serving his system.
Form of bowing
Because
down.
he pushing that the AI gonna serve you. That's why, like you said, he letting y'all play with this little watered down version of AI, so y'all can feel like, okay, AI is serving me. It's helping me do my account. It's helping me do my books. It's setting my schedule. Helping me do inventory. I got AI employees who have my business. Help me start an app, whatever. So it's like it's serving me. But once he get that device in you, you gonna serve the AI. You know, like serving another guy. You got it, bro.
Precept. This is Matthew chapter 22.
I'm gonna get 6. Yeah, come. Just get that just since brother just spoke on it. It says Revelation 13:16, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Everybody gonna have to get down. Everybody had to get down, you know.
They cause it. It's mandatory. It's a mandate.
Yeah.
Cause
It's like if you want to be considered in this system, you have to get it. You have to get it, because what? Who y'all gonna depend on? Y'all already heavily dependent on what? AI. Y'all already dependent on Esau and his system. You know? You know?
So you're gonna receive it in your right hand or your forehead. So you fucking dummies. It's not a spiritual mark. It is an actual physical mark that you're gonna receive. Cause what did it go? You're gonna be cut into. Or you're gonna be implanted. Karak go into Karaks. You know, it's an actual physical mark. You know, they got here bullshitting talking about his sin and his money and all. No, it is the seal, and and the apostles been standing on it. And everything been lined up to where that seal is the MOTB, man.
It says small, great, rich, or poor. These are classes. It don't matter you're a Democrat or a Republican. It don't matter you poor or rich. You know, free, out here walking the street or inside of a cell, inside of a concentration camp. They're gonna give you the choice to receive it or get dealt with.
What the movie we watched? The Mark Unleashed. Yep. Yeah, you had to get it or you will behead it. Yep.
And this that word calls it. It says, it's this definition, brother says, to make one do something.
Mandate. You know, because it's gonna start off, it's gonna be voluntarily. You know, they're gonna be getting celebs to push it, they're gonna market it, you know, and then they're gonna make it inconvenient for you not to have it. And then it's gonna get to the point where it's gonna be mandated, and then after a while it's gonna be punishable by death not to have it. You know, because that sister, one of the women had a dream. The brother Hope for Link 3, brother Yaquab, it was on the channel, but she seen the 4 phases. She said first it was voluntarily, then they put the marketing behind it, then they made it to where it was very inconvenient for you not to have it, and then they mandated it by the sword. You know, so he said to make one do something, it's gonna work its way up to the point to where it's mandated by their sword. You know, because even some of the believers gonna die. You know, behind not taking the seat here. All right, but the beautiful thing about the believers is the believers gonna be raised right back up at the return of Yahushua. You know, he's gonna overturn their judgment.
Yep. Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
And people live by buying and selling. People live in this day by buying and selling. If you can't buy or sell, you cutting your lifeline off. You know, but the elect, the hopeful elect, what they're gonna depend on you how about Shem Yahushua for all their things, for all them things.
I want to tie both of those together, going to how we were talking about selling your soul and the MOTB. This is Matthew 22, starting at 36. It says, Master, which is the greatest commandment of the law? So they're asking Yahushua, you know, going into the law, what's the greatest commandment? Yahushua, verse 37, Yahushua said unto him, thou shalt love the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, with all thy heart and all thy soul and all thy mind. This is the first and great commandment. So if you sell your soul, you already through. You know what I'm saying? The greatest commandment, if you don't allow yourself to be compromised by Esau, you done already broke them. This is he says it's the greatest commandment. We haven't even talked about, got to the part we've been touching on, but when it comes into this one, the greatest commandment, how much more with that MOTB? That's why that's the one thing you ain't no repentance from that. If you get it, ain't no I'm finna take it out. But one you ain't gonna want it, the Lord ain't even have you once you cross that line, the Lord don't deal in that back and forth shit. No, once you cross that line, you through. So again, if you allow Esau to penetrate you, man, you done already that greatest commandment, you have made that Esau now. And the Lord gonna kill your ass for that.
It's Matthew 6 and 24, and I'm gonna read it NLT. It's no one can serve two masters. For you would hate one and love the other. You would be devoted to one and despise the other. You cannot serve your house, and money. That's what it is. Either you gonna serve your house, or you all about money. We're going into about these celebrities love money and they don't care what they do to get this money. Right? They go way beyond to get this money. All right. So you gotta pick. Serve the Lord or go for this money. The only path, the only right path is serve your house about your child. You take the money, hey, guess what? That's death. It's just death, man. Because when you get that money, you don't think about the Lord. All that money, the Lord ain't gonna cross your mind. I guarantee the Lord ain't cross your mind. It's all about I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I put the Lord behind it. Hey, the Lord, I'll get back to him. But I'm gonna keep doing this. So you can't serve the Lord and money. And that's exactly how it is. Okay, you got to choose one. It's always a choice. Like what Moses told them, choose life or choose death. That's exactly how it is. And that makes come that money. Choose life, choose Yahweh, which is life, or choose money, which is death. That's all it is. No ifs, buts about it. All right. So you really got to think about it. Like, really, people really got to think about it. If you want that lifestyle, you want to be rich and famous, guess what? Hey, some shit come with that. A lot of shit come with it. You start worshiping different gods instead of the true power. Man, it's so much shit goes on, and people continue want to. And if parents are so goddamn dumb, and they see the shit, and they constantly want to put their kids to in the entertainment shit, and the kids get ready to get less everything. But and the parents don't give a fuck. Parents don't give a fuck because they want the money too, so they really don't care. And they don't give a fuck about their own kids to put their kids in that situation, man. So fuck them parents, man, and fuck our people that they want to keep trying to get to the Hollywood. Fuck Hollywood. They do them kids wrong. They really do them kids wrong. And your parents allow that shit. That's the thing about it. They allow the kids to put their kids in a situation like Justin Bieber bullshit. His situation. Let me give him P Diddy for 24 hours. Fuck Diddy. And look what Diddy did to him. So the parents don't care, man. Oh, he got 24 hours with me. Yeah, you doing some evil shit to the little boy. And little boy didn't want to make some money. But that's how it is. You want that lifestyle, you go through the lifestyle. That's all I got.
And when he brought up, you see Esau and his system is out of control. Just look at how what's happened to the children. Look at what's happened to man, the women, the mindsets, it's all out of control with how he's moving in the earth, just snatching up people, then boasting about it, sending drone strike, blow up your general or laugh at it, how we got him. This man is out of control with him and his system. The people in the system is out of control. That's why Yahweh Shem Al Shai is gonna get him because because if you're the ruler, you're supposed to look out for the world. You're supposed to look out for the people. What you made this garden, just you ain't keep it. You ain't keep it.
He ruined paradise.
He ruined paradise.
That's what the serpent did. You know, just add to what you're saying. The serpent, what did he do? He brought the bullshit to paradise, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the earth was in a state of paradise. He brought that bullshit to Eve. Eve brought to Adam, and the sons of God fell, and the earth suffered behind them, man.
Mm-hmm.
The sons of Cain, what did they bring? The violence. You know, the serpent brought witchcraft. The sons of Cain, they brought the violence. The men bragging about violence. So you can look at Esau, he brought both for both worlds, witchcraft and the sword. And he ruined paradise again. Okay? Cain, the sins of Cain brought the world to the point that the Lord had to flood it. You know? Esau, this time, he brought the world to the point where the Lord got to nuke it. You know? So this nigga legacy is always to destroy paradise, man. Like the brother getting into it, it's out of control. It's so out of control to where the fact that you can't even decipher between some men and some women, that's out of control. You know, that's not normal. Violence, there's no regard to life. People are desensitized to homicide. You know, murder is casual now. You know, there's more people that know how to shoot guns than grow a garden.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's death. Like, that's out of control. There's more people that know how to shoot guns, roll blunts, you know, do stupid shit than know how to grow a garden. Why is that, man? Because of Esau, this beast system. That's why it's called the beast. What does the beast operate off of? His lower nature, off instinct. Okay? It devours, man. It's aggressive, man. They got the economic system called predatory capitalism. You see, it's capitalism, but now it's predatory capitalism where the economy preys on you. The economy is a beast that devour your ass, man. You know, so just bagging up the brother point, everything is out of control with this nigga in power, man. Howard Shah got to come back and set righteousness up, man. No flesh will make it. It's so out of control. Everything, and everybody will die off, man. You know, you got it, bro.
And what he's about to do for AI is gonna be out of control. Cause what? AI needs a lot of resource. And you niggas in the way of that. You niggas in the way of that.
See what's dropping down to 500 million. Yeah, we're going into them data centers. I think, let me look it up. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, what he's about to do, he's gonna be like a madman sparing none. You know, and he's gonna be using AI. You gonna have robots on your ass. You know, things that don't get tired. We're gonna need a spiritual intervention.
Things with no emotion. I got Matthew 24 and 22. It says, "And except those days be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened."
Yeah, because this man has the power to destroy the earth. Hey, I think scripture says, he said he's gonna destroy him that destroyed the earth. This man has the power to destroy the earth. Not make this bitch blow up, but like just make this place a wasteland, destitute. You know, everybody will be dead if this man were to keep going, because this man don't want to give this up.
Yeah, it'd be no water that's drinkable. It'd be no land that's farmable. You know, everything, man, because he pollutes the earth, and he doesn't. He's like a child. Like Esau doesn't care about the ripple effect of his decision making. Going back to Genesis 25, he's a right now type of guy, man. Only time he thinks ahead is in wickedness, man. Okay, like how he can mess your mind of psychological warfare. He think ahead, but as far as environmental, he don't give a damn. He don't care about the earth, man, and that's him. You know, that's him. And he's spiteful with the earth because he's spiteful with the Most High. You see, That's why he, it's one of also the main reason he goes so hard on Jacob, because he know we're the sons of God. Okay, so how does Amalek wage war against the Most High, man? By defiling the tribes. That's why he gets off on defiling the tribes, man. Defiling the earth, the creation itself. This whole new world order is him saying, look, we're gonna recreate everything. We're gonna re-engineer everything, even people. We're gonna create everything. We're gonna 3D print. We're gonna get, like he wanna do a new type of lot. Like this nigga all over the place, man. You see, you really look at what this nigga trying to do, man. Like this nigga is trying to replace the Most High with technology, and he wants to recreate creation with his technology, man. Even people, man. Okay, that's why he say we're past what the devil evolved. Noah evolved. Harari said, he said we're past the organic people. We past organic humans. Okay, so what is he saying? We're from the GMO humans now. That's what this devil is on. Okay, so this devil, like I say, he's getting out of control with his technology, man. Okay, like this nigga is going off the record with it to the point that the Howard Shot got to intervene, or nobody will make it. Man. You got it, bro.
And I want to add because these people feel that the Most High's connection to this earth is these tribes. So what? How can they gain power from the Most High? They got to knock these tribes off, and the earth is theirs. The blessing is theirs.
Man, let me get that for you real quick. Psalms 2:1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us.
Break their bands asunder and cast away the cords. What? That's that connection. You kill these people that has the blessing, the connection with the Most High is gone. The earth is theirs. It's vain. It's vain. The Most High created the world for their sake.
Then with the creation, it's like, okay, he can't tell who's all Israelites because we're scattered. So he's like, I'm gonna kill the visible Israelites, as many visible Israelites I can, and I'm gonna put this technology in everybody that's gonna change their DNA. So, because what make you an Israelite? Your DNA, your lineage. So I'm gonna put my technology in everybody. So I'm gonna begin to change your DNA, so you're not an Israelite anymore. You see, because that's the main lineage that he wants to get rid of. You see, when Cain killed Abel, he was trying to do away with their righteous seed. He was trying to stop righteousness from being forwarded in the earth, because what? Abel's sacrifice was accepted. His was rejected. Okay? So now what he's trying to do now, he's trying to get rid of that seed. So Jacob trouble is going to be him. Like, he know where majority of these people live. Like, he know the neighborhoods. And see, that's easy. So that's why he just going to slaughter, okay, these areas where Jake concentrated in. But then he knows that he knows the concept of Israelite foreigners, so he want to put this device in everyone that he don't unalive, okay? So this device can begin to change their makeup, you know, their genetic makeup. And he got to do it. And see, he's trying to do all this for you, how shot come. That's why he's going to be very frantic with how he moving. Yeah, bro.
Again, like that scripture you brought out, if he didn't cut the time short, no one will be saved. Because this man, if you're frantic, you finna do, like, have y'all ever tried to do things at the last minute? It'd be so messy.
Madman spared
like a madman sparing none. It's gonna be so messy. You try to do everything at the last minute. Say, I gotta get these niggas. I don't care who I hit. That's how Esau's about to be. That's how Esau's about to be. Because what? It's all about that birthright. It's all about that blessing.
You
got it.
Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time.
You know he had but a short time. You know? And what? He has people distracted, wasting their times. You know, we're not in the time to be playing around.
We're in a time to be preparing. What you need to be preparing for what's about to come. And you can only do that by searching out the scripture, by connecting with Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Because there's no other way. There's no other way. Like the scripture says, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of that time. You're gonna be stable because what? You know it's coming. You know the playbook. You know, you have faith in it. You know, you have faith in that. So what you like? Because as things happen, or as scripture said, that increase your faith, that increase, what you believe. You like, okay, it's going as the Lord has said. So why should I worry? You know.
It's just a bag of what you're saying, because you're going into repentance. I know it's your thing. Isaiah 55:3. Incline your ear and come unto me, hear and your soul shall live, and I will make an everlasting covenant with you, and even the sure mercies of David.
The sure mercies of David. David, according to the law of Moses, David should have been put to death. But he gave him mercies. He gave him mercy. Look, if you incline your ear to the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, what? He gonna give you that what? A new covenant.
David had to repent. He had to repent. He repented from what he did.
He lost some too, though.
Yep.
No, you go ahead.
No, you got it.
But he lost some too.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time.
Yeah.
So hey, he did something. Guess what? Lord
he lost his son. The Lord embarrassed him.
Yeah.
He had to be on the run from his own son.
Mm-hmm.
He caught hell behind him, but he was forgiven. Yeah. You see, just like now, we going through our shame, we lose shit, we get betrayed, but that's part of the sure mercies of David. Is that is the other side of the sure mercies of David? You got to go through the tribulation, but you still not getting the judgment you deserve.
Yeah.
We still go through shit, but we don't get. He supposed to be stoned when you go through it. Adultery. Well, him and Bathsheba supposed to be stoned.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you know Lord got favor, bro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, he got favor.
I'm gonna jump to verse 6. It says, "Seek ye the Lord while he may be found."
While he may be found. What? The prophets. Teach the word while he may be found. Because he ain't gonna be able to be found in sometime soon. This thing running up. This thing running up.
It's the highways and byways. The Lord got us right here at the intersection. Okay, we right here where it run east and west and north and south.
Cause what's that in Proverbs? It says, they shall seek. I think it's in Proverbs. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me.
Hosea.
Hosea. They shall not find me. Yep. So you gotta see why you read that latter one again. I mean, upper one again.
Okay. Isaiah 55:6. It says, "Seek the Lord while he may be found."
While he may be found.
Call you upon him while he is near.
While he is near. While you can get this knowledge. While you can find men that's willing to teach you freely.
Because the Lord in everybody's pocket. Everybody got a phone. So the Lord in your pocket.
24-hour access.
You can get on YouTube and the Lord right there. So he can be found. He's near. He's extremely near. He's in arm's reach. Yeah. Touch screen. Yeah,
but all that, it'll soon be cut off. That's soon gonna be cut off.
I got one. I'm reading the KJV, but then I want to read in the ESV. Going into how you ESV. This it's Ephesians 5.
Jay want to get cute.
Ephesians 5:15-16. It says, see then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the times, because the days are evil.
Circumspectly means I know one definition goes into being cautious, very cautious. You know, circumspect.
Yeah, the circle goes to circle being around, then spec goes to inspect. Like you're inspecting everything around.
Because you were going into how we got to make the most of this time. So in the ESV it says, "Be very careful then how you live, not as unwise but as wise, making the most of every opportunity because the days are evil." What's the opportunity we in right now? The Lord still got their hand out, because eventually we ain't gonna have that phone. Eventually the Lord gonna be like, "Nah, no, the gates of mercy closed." So we got to make the most of the opportunities each and every day. We playing injured. Each and every day we putting it all out there to the best of our ability, because we don't know when the Lord gonna say, "Hey, it's over with." We just hope when He says over with that we on His good side. You know what I'm saying?
Once He withdraw that hand, He's gonna let you die. He's gonna let you die, because that's you shrugging away the shoulders. You're not taking His hand. That's like, here's an image. You're about to fall off a cliff. You hanging on it, and there's a man right there trying to grab you, but you be like, "I don't want to take your hand. I survived with my own." And you steady all doggone falling down, slipping down.
Like on Friday when you remember they slammed the door in the Jehovah's Witness? He said, "Well, fuck you."
What's that saying? I think it was a motherfucker in the sea, and they were like, one boat came. He was like, "Nah, the Lord gonna save me." Then another boat came. He like, "Nah, the Lord gonna save me." That nigga talking to the Lord. He's like, "Why he help me? Motherfucker, I stuck my hand out." I sent the two of them, and that would take pride. They think the Lord gonna come and just tap you on your shoulder and have a conversation with you on what you need to do. It don't work like that. If he did that, what would be the point of the message? What would be the point of him using his message to speak to you?
A nigga still say no. He told Ezekiel here, they don't even listen to me. He told Ezekiel, I'm gonna sing you too, and they ain't gonna listen to you. Hell, they don't even listen to me. Yeah, like I said, God damn. That's a nigga. Yeah, a nigga will be like, "So you mean to tell me you come from the spiritual world?"
They try to mix you the Lord.
Nigga, they ain't listen to the Lord. Who the fuck me?
Say nigga stuck in
no hope.
stuck in a nigga ways.
So this thing, like the brothers getting into this thing is wrapping up. And see, things are happening. That's why time is moving faster, man. Because the Lord tired of this shit. The Lord sick of this shit, man. Because it can't. Because you gotta understand, the world is at a point to where something gotta happen. Because it can't keep going like that. It can't keep like going back to the brother title. It's shit out of control. It's to the point to where it's damn near no nutrients in the food. Like it's down to the point, there ain't no nutrients in the food. Okay, they'll say the water is becoming undrinkable. Okay, hell, people can't afford to live. People can't afford to actually live. Like this nigga is outpricing life. Nigga, you can't afford to exist based on this nigga economy, man. Like people are already at the breaking point financially, psychologically. Their health is through because you really don't have access. We still eat the best. You still can, detox and do things or whatever. But at the end of the day, the shit just keep getting worse and worse.
She get more unnatural.
She's more unnatural. You see? You do the best you can. Brothers tap into the herbs and the health. But she's getting to the point, Lord God, get us out of here, man. Because look, every believer don't have access to get to the, because things so tight. This nigga shaking, and there's another thing with the AI. AI is determining how much housing is. Like AI doing the math. Like, look, we can get another 1,000 a month out these niggas. AI doing the math. AI keep over all your, cause if you can think about it, if you got the Uber Eats, Instacart, the Uber, that's all going into a database.
AI.
So AI is figuring like shit.
Keep it
Okay,
working.
yeah, this nigga make this much money. This nigga got this much left. Charge this nigga 50 cents more for this ride. Charge this nigga 80%, for this milk.
For the extra load on that.
Yeah. Like they did a review how Instacart charge different people the same different price for the same product. Based on, because that's why you do the app, but you gotta put your address, you gotta put your age, you gotta put
Go to Kroger right here in Madison.
Yeah. So yeah. Well, you gotta put your ink, but if they got your social security,
They got that.
Yeah.
But depending on, like he said, with your address, if you go to Kroger in Madison, you go to Kroger on 55, two different prices. It's two different prices. I know right here, our county line gas like $2 something. So I use 89, it's like $2 something. You go to Clinton, that shit $3.39.
Yeah, but the AI, what the AI doing is if we get something from the same, me and this brother order something from Instacart, they'll charge him more based on his history. It's the same store.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
So
so AI is scanning like your spending habits, is scanning my spending habits, and then based on our spending habits, it'll charge you more for the same product from the same store. So I'm saying this nigga is getting out of control. Like the economy already got niggas in that Melvin headlock on baby boy. Yeah, call your mama. That's how the economy. Yeah. The economy already got you like that, but now this nigga, got the AI on your ass.
You lick the head.
Yeah, it's a nigga calculating. You sleep, it's a nigga calculating your shit.
When the person said this too much, they saying this out of control. Like you reading all the ingredients on the thing, you like, man, this just too much.
Yeah.
Cause they'll use words and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
You be like, man, this is out of control.
Tony the like it. She's like, what the hell is that?
Number 2.
But yeah, so it's out of control, but that's why I hope it's in Yahweh Shai, because we know that he's not going to put us in a position to where we're going to be through. He got to come back. So it's vexing, but at the same time, it's comforting because we know we're that much closer to Yahweh Shai coming back and doing what he's promised to do according to the Heavenly Father, man. So with that, we pray that you brothers, all right, and you sisters edified once again. We give all praise and glory to
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Ba'Shem Rakakadash.
double honors unto the apostles and the elders, GMS, rule well, teach well, be a great example towards younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutations, hopefully. Shalom.
Shalom.
Good camp, bro.
Time to water.